beautiful friends. Welcome everybody. I'm not sure if I'm the right way up. Can you please let me know if I'm on the side or not? Let me know, my friends. My iPhone's being very finicky. So, hello everybody. Oh, so many people in the house. I'm sideways. Oh no. Let's see if we can do this. Ooh, we can rotate. How about that? Is that better? Oh, but then you can't see the whiteboard. I'll have to switch the whiteboard around. Let's do this. We're equipped. Here we go. Is that better? Okay. Yes, thank you so much everybody for showing up. We have 36 people in the house already. Super. Oh, hello, who's here? Wisitical Merkaba. Hi, Mystic Mimi, Elizabeth, Sheba Light, JF11. You missed the whiteboard. You know, I bought this here in Africa. I bought this for you guys and this stand, and I had to go to Safari with it because I take all my stuff with me and it almost didn't fit, right? But one of you requested it, so I did it. So give me 1 second. I'm just going to check. Oh yes, I'm checking the chat over here on my computer in the background. It is working. Beautiful, wonderful. So, are you ready for the cosmic prophecy of 2022? I hope you are, because this is a very important message for you for 2022. It's essential that we understand what's going on and what role we play, you and I. So let's do this. So let us turn this around. I hope you guys can see this. I know it's reflecting a little bit. Can you hear me okay? The iPhone wouldn't charge. I'm at 50% battery, so we have to talk fast, okay? Before it goes down the drain. All right, so let us officially start. Let me see. Super chat, top chat, live chat. Here we go. Beautiful. Oh, 74 people in the house. Thank you so much for showing up. Today, we're going to talk about 2022. And I'm going to tell you the messages, the insights that I have been receiving for the past, I would say, 2 to 3 months regarding our global situation, regarding our future, regarding the world, regarding starseeds, and regarding the great battle between dark and light that is currently playing out. Would you not agree that it is playing out? So let's put that up here. 2022, the great battle. The great battle, can you see this? I think so. Between dark and light. Okay. And this is the essence. This is the summary of what I've been receiving, working with, downloading, learning, and understanding in the past few months, in the past year, I would say. So, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? So, you might be surprised. As always, get ready to get your little minds blown big time, all right? Get ready. So, 2022, the past 2 years, we know that we have started to awaken to the truth of what's truly going on this planet. We have awakened to the truth that we have not lived in a vibration, in a place, in a world that we knew before. Before, I feel we all thought everything is okay, we're kind of just going along. Thank you, Mete. Mwah. We are, you know, the governments, it's not so great, but you know, everything is pretty much normal. And in the last few years, we have awakened to the fact that our Earth, our 3D Earth, is a place of many densities and dimensions. It's a place of infiltration of let's just go like this, of the dark into the light, into the positive side of our beautiful planet Mother Gaia. We understand that in the history of our world, starting from ancient times, starting from times of Lemuria and Atlantis, we, the human beings incarnate, have called in with our energies, because you have to know that everything that is created by us. We have called in with our vibration, with our energies, with our corruptive minds. We have called in and opened portals to dark infiltrations to this planet. Okay, so today we're going to completely dispel any inkling of victimhood, any inkling that, oh no, they are coming upon us, they have infiltrated us, oh no, any victimhood that is left in us, we will dispel that completely, because we know that we create our reality. We know that by now. You've watched my videos. We have learned that we create every single thing. Everything that we see is a mirror. So when we see the dark, it is a mirror of us. When we see the infiltrations of the dark, it's because we have allowed them in through our thoughts, through our actions, throughout history, throughout time. We have to understand that it's not possible for, like, the universal laws don't work like that there is a planet of light and suddenly the demons descend upon that planet and kill all the innocent beings and take over. It doesn't work that way. It starts with us. It starts with yourself. It starts with you wanting to take shortcuts. It starts with you not being aligned. It starts with you letting in negative thoughts, emotions, and slowly creating more and more karma. And that makes it even possible for negatives to see our planet. If we're talking about the collective now, it's as above, so below, as above, so below. So humanity collectively has enabled negative beings and forces to infiltrate Earth, and it's like a spiral like this, okay? So the dark and the light is polarity, and polarity exists in 3D. In lower dimensions, we do have light and dark, we do have evil and good, we have it. It is all one, but that is in higher densities, okay? But here in 3D, time exists, polarities exist. It exists, okay? Everything that someone experiences exists. So I know a lot of people say time doesn't exist. In higher densities, in 5D, time does not exist. It's not linear. In 3D, time does exist. Okay? It does. Time. Because we are living in 3 dimensions and it's linear. In 3 dimensions, there is separation, because as we came down from higher densities, from God's source, where everything is unity and unified, unity, we separate more and more and more, going down in the densities. This is 12D. We separate. And at the lowest plane of existence, well, there are lower planes, but let's say the normal lower planes of existence, 3D, we are the yin and yang, the dark and the light. Polarity exists. The oneness of all existence splits into linear time. We have to understand that, okay? Hi, Marcel. Mwah. So, this is where we are at. And another way to understand why at the lower densities here there is such a split is you can see it like this. The Big Bang, creation, right? At the God level, it goes like this. And it is the expands and individuates itself into more and more and more. And it's kind of like a cycle. I'll draw it here. This is what we learn in my Starseed Origins course. It's a cycle like this. The cosmos breathes out. The Big Bang starts. We descend down from 12D, 11D, 10D. We descend down into the lower dimensions. And what is beyond 3D? The negative dimensions start, minus 4D. Okay, 4D overlaps. What do you think is going on right now? All the horrifying things that we hear of. the children, the underground bunkers, the sacrifices, all that stuff. Is that real? Question mark. It is real, but it's not real in our 3D. It is real in the overlapping of the negative dimensions, of the negative souls who have infiltrated because we allowed them to. And this is the point, right? This is the point of overlap, where all the nightmarish things happen. Nightmarish things. Okay? And that is the dark. That is the dark that is pulling Earth down. And through the course of history, cosmic history, our Earth has gone up more into 5D. 5D overlaps. You see, 5D overlaps as well. So where are you? Where are you? You're here in the overlapment of 5D because we're ascending. Or are you here? Or do we oscillate? Do we oscillate? So there is a pull. There is a pull, right? The negatives in 4D want Earth for themselves. So they pull the Earth down. The nightmarish realms. Who are the infiltrators? The Anunnaki, the Draconians, the Orion Empire, we're going to name it what it is, the souls who align with them, those four, the Greys of the future, humanity of the future in a negative timeline, that is also the case, okay? So these are the ones, let's just draw a little devil here. Right? Like a devilish weird thing. Those are the ones that are able to infiltrate Mother Gaia. When the souls who lived there originally, let's say in the beginning, was the Earth 5D? Was the Earth 3D? When the Earth evolved? I feel the Earth evolved from 1D, 2D, 3D, started to evolve to 5D. But then us humans, well, we are starseeds, so I'm going to get to that in a minute. Us humans, we are all humans now. You say you're not human, you are human. Are you in a body? Yes, so you are human now. So, us incarnate humans, through our negative choices, through our wanting to go the easy route, through being deceivable and deceived and seduced to maybe, you know, step on our neighbor to get ahead. Through all those small choices, the dark, the negative was able to rise and Earth was able to be infiltrated. And this happened a long time ago. I feel it started with the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki in times of Lemuria. I feel the Draconians came maybe in later phases of Lemuria and more in times of Atlantis and after that, right? So that's what happened. So if you've seen some of my oldest videos, the spiral of time goes like this, right? The spiral of time, and the Earth has ascended a little bit, but then the consciousness of us drew the Earth down. The infiltration began. It went up again, but the infiltration was there and drew the Earth down again. I think it's been like 1, 2, 3 phases. We are now in the third realm of descension, or attempted descension. And this is where the battle of dark and light is at its height right now. 2022 is the height of the battle between dark and light. And it's the third battle. The third battle, okay? So, if you see it like this, the cosmic out-breath goes, and at the furthest point from God, at the furthest point from creation, at the furthest out-breath, when the universe cannot hold its breath anymore, we are here. We're in the very, very darkest, deepest times, right? We descend into minus 40. The dimensions continue, minus 5D, minus 60, minus 70. It keeps going down and down. And when the cosmic out-breath is at its most furthest away from God, from Creator Source, then these things can happen. The question is, where are we now? Are we here? Can it go deeper? Are we here? Are we here? What I feel, what I've received, and everything that I'm saying is insights received from our higher selves, from our spirit guides, from the divine. I feel, let's see if you guys agree. Where are we? What do you guys think? I feel we are here at this point. Or maybe here. We're like here. So I feel we are passing through the eye of the storm. We're passing through the deepest point of the cosmic out-breath. And what all of you, because you have awakened. This is awakening. When it goes up, we awaken. As a collective, we awaken. And I mean, sometimes, could it be maybe that Earth has been in a little bit of a loop? Like this? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Like, I feel that planets can get stuck here. Instead of going up and ascending again, we kind of get stuck in a couple of loops, and it looks like Earth has been here. The first loop, Lemuria. The second loop, Atlantis. The third loop, what shall we call this? Cabal? I don't know. Give me a name. What's the third loop called? And the third loop is where I feel we're here. We're just going boom. Think about the Middle Ages, the plagues, the Dark Ages. That was worse than now. I think those were these points right here. Now we're going up, right? We're going up. The cosmos is breathing in. God is calling all that is back to Him itself. The light creator source is breathing it all in. You guys are funny. So, right? This is millions of years. Millions of years. If you think about Lemuria, Atlantis, I think this loop, no, maybe 50,000 years, 20 to 50,000 years, I would say. So the cosmos breathes in. And this is what happens when the cosmos breathes in. It's like the Big Bang is like this. And then the cosmos breathes back in. And in a few million years, we go back. And then we all become one again. We all become one consciousness. And what happens right now, we are in this battle. And you know, these are long millions of years, so you can get stuck in some areas. The different planets are at different spaces, but all of us, I feel all of us are now starting the ascent. That's what ascension is. Do you know what ascension means? Ascension is the cosmic in-breath, where we all rise from the lower to the higher dimensions. That's what we're doing now. We are rising. We are feeling the call of the in-breath. We're feeling the call of the Creator to go back up. That's what we're doing. Do you feel the call? I feel the call. So we're going back up. But this is the battle, the loop. This is the battle between dark and light. The negative beings who have taken hold, and those aligned to them, have put on the 3D matrix, the dream spell, and are now trying with all their might to keep humanity down by putting out the plagues, by putting out substances, by testing country by country. How much will they take? How long will they sleep? How much will it take for them to awaken? Will they awaken? Will they just take it? Will they descend? And the thing is this, my friends, you know what happens? You know what happens? Look at this. Do you see this circle? Do you see this circle? You know what happens when this happens? Boom! You get a split in time. And another place forms and gets stuck in the negative. This is the negative dimensions. Get stuck in the negative dimensions. You know what this is? This is Mars. Mars is a minus 40 planet that got stuck in this loop and split off Earth. Yay, let's colonize Mars. Hey, Elon Musk. What do you think? I think they're not already there. Let them go to Mars. I'm not going. AI, all that stuff that's happening now. This is the loop. That's where they want you to stay. You think if you're full of like chips and all that stuff, everything that's happening, full of all these things in your blood, do you think the soul wants to stay in the spirit, wants to ascend? The soul will leave, and then these beings go down. And Mars, I feel, was the second loop. The first loop was Maldek. Maldek, right? Maldek. The ascended version of Maldek, Tiamat. The ascended version of Earth, Venus. Okay? Does that make sense, my friends? Son of Elon. So, what's going to happen if in the third loop we get stuck? What will that be? We can create a name. Earth 3.0. This is Earth 1. This is Earth, no, minus. Earth minus 1.0. Earth minus 2.0. We'll have Earth minus 3.0. What shall we call it? Beelzebub? I don't know. But you see? So now is where we're here. And this is the battle between dark and light that is happening. Okay? So, oh, you dreamt about Iran. Sorry guys, it's just some kids playing over there. That's okay. It's very nice. Here, I'll just give you a little roundabout. 1 second, I'll show you guys where I am. This is where I am. You see? I'm in this beautiful tropical garden where I'm staying right now. This is my little place where I live at the moment. Just so you know, just so you know. Anyways, now, let's come to the next point. Let's come to the next point. I'm going fast because my battery is not going to last long. This is just the frame of reference to understand that we are in the great battle between dark and light. In the great battle, it's happening. 2022 is a crucial point. And there's something that we must understand. There's something very, very important. Okay, and I'm going to come to the point here. The battle between light and dark. Who's battling? Who's battling? The Cabal, which are the negative forces, and the negative humans, right? Because they don't want Earth to escape. Because if Earth ascends, then they can't incarnate anymore. They're done. They're done, right? And who are the forces of light? Do you know who they are? The forces of light who are battling right now on Earth, on the Earth plane, in Earth. Which loop is Venus? Venus is the times of, okay, there were two loops. I feel one of the loops made it. Split off, like this split off, and one of the loops made it, but Earth crashed down again. But that version, that timeline stayed up, and that is Venus. That is where Jesus resides. That is where Babaji resides. That is where the Ascended Masters reside. That is where you and I are kind of residing as well, all right? So, yes. Now, this right here, the question is this. Who is fighting? And I know a lot of us are saying, okay, we are starseeds. We are waiting, perhaps, for the Galactic Federation of Light. We're waiting for the Pleiadians. We're waiting for the Arcturians. We are waiting for our starseed family to come in battle and rescue us. Are we? Are we or are we not? The answer is yes and no. Because and this is an insight that dropped in yesterday. It's such a beautiful insight. So basically the thing is this. The only ones who are 100% responsible, the ones who are the light warriors, the ones who are fighting this battle, the ones who are allowed to fight this battle are Earth incarnate humans and animals. So nobody from space is going to come down and rescue us. It's not going to happen. They will not intervene. It has to be an inside job. You see, there's a cosmic law that when you incarnate on a planet, you are part of that. You're part of that system. And it's up to you. It's free will and choice at a greater scale. We are humanity, a collective. It's our free will and choice. If we want to, 1 second. Hey, my loves. Hey, my loves. Can you be just a little bit quiet? Thank you. I'm not going for much longer. Thank you. Okay. All right. Oh, they're so sweet. Okay. All right. So, those are light warriors. Those are light warriors saying, we want to be in the picture too. So, the thing is this. Okay. The thing is this. The ones who are responsible are us. No one's going to come and rescue us. Like I said, it's an inside job. We are responsible. This is free will and choice. And no one can intervene And if our free will and choice as a collective is to go down, then we will go down. If our free will and choice as a collective is go up, we will go up. So, the vision that I received is this, my friends. Is this. You and I are souls incarnate in a human body right now, okay? Right now. We have lived many incarnational cycles here on Earth. As humans, as animals, we have lived, okay, let's say incarnations. These are all our incarnations we've lived, right? In linear time, one after the other. We have lived starseed lives, many starseed lives. We are starseeds. We come from the stars. We initially come from the stars, the cosmic outbreath, right? We incarnated in high dimensions as creator beings. We came down. Then we incarnated here. We forgot and we are remembering. We had many incarnations here. But the beautiful thing is this. When you look beyond 3D, and the universe is not 3D, it's this planet. When you look beyond 3D, time, linear time does not exist. Everything exists at the same time. So basically, from another perspective, we are living all our lives at the same time. How many lives have you lived? 100, 1,000, 1,000,000? So this is the thing. Every single life that you have lived is happening now. Every single thing that you do reverberates throughout time and space and affects every single other life that you have lived. Did you know that? If you do something now, in this life, it affects all the past lives, all the future lives, because everything is happening at the same time. So, if you right now wake up and know that you are a warrior of light, that this is an inside job, you know what's happening? You are activating every single other incarnation inside of Earth, outside of Earth, and you are waking up an army of 1,000,000 yous to fight the great fight as warriors of light. And that is the truth, my friends. So I know I have incarnated about, maybe, how many times was it? 80 times as a human on Earth. I know now that I've incarnated multiple times as an animal, as a 5D high dimensional animal, as lion, as elephant, as whale, for example, right? And those beings are part of the battle. They are part of the battle of light. The animals are 5D. They're for us. They're on our side. The rhinos, the elephants, the mosquitoes, everyone. So every single incarnation that you have had is now being activated and is energetically coming to form an army. I have seen visions, my friends. I've seen visions of a great battlefield where I was in the sky with all the golden dragons of Maldek behind me, like this, as an army, swooping down upon the negatives. And now I know that these golden dragons of Maldek are not coming from above. They are you, starseeds, incarnate here on Earth, activating your dragon blueprints. You know how many dragons there are? Did you ever watch those political videos of, you know, that's where I noticed it. I watched like a procession, I think it was Trump, in the times of Trump, right? When he was walking along, and there were these Secret Service agents in suits, like really big guys walking along like this, and I'm like, who are these? Those are dragons. Those are all positive dragons. I saw them, right? I recognize them as dragons. So all of these humans incarnate, they're dragon forms of past lives, of their blueprints. Those are the dragons of Maldek. It's an inside job, my friends. Do you understand this? Do you understand this concept? That you are not only you, you are multiple yous, all your past lives. They happen at the same time. And if you decide to go, oh no, I'm going to be a victim. Do you think you're activating all those light warriors that are needed? No. So one single star seed, one single earth seed, powerful. One single light warrior awakening is activating an army of light warriors. Hundreds, thousands, or millions. That's why each and every single one of you, it's so important that you wake up, that you snap out of it, that you just step into your power and do what you can. I mean, we humans, we can't fly like dragons, we can't breathe fire. We're pretty limited right now in our 3D form, seemingly, but when our soul and spirit awakens, and we're like, we are warriors of light, and I've seen it in my visions. I've risen, and I shapeshifted into Sheba the dragon beside the Fire Master and me with the army of dragons behind me. I was a dragon once. I'm activating that dragon beingness and collaborating with the others. How many light warrior beingnesses you think you can activate by standing strong and saying yes? Just by being conscious, saying yes. I'm a light warrior. I'm in 3D now, and I'm standing strong. Every time you make an empowered choice, you're activating another light warrior beingness. You're activating a lion. I've seen the lions too. Remember Lionsgate portal? I saw the lions. Friends of mine, they've seen it too. You know, my friend Stefan, the animal communicator, he has seen it. He's worked with that the same as I have, and other people too. I'm not the only one who's seeing this. We have seen armies of lions, spirit lions, coming down and chasing and eating up the negatives, chasing them away. So, yeah, why do you think the rhinos, the rhinoceroses, are almost poached to death? They are guardians of negative portals. Rhinos? Some of you who've been in my courses know this. The rhino, right? The rhino. I'll draw this. The rhinos, they guard the portals to the negative 4D dimensions where negative beings come up. They're the prime guardians. They're almost non-existent. Here in Africa, the Bushmen, remember, herds of thousands, tens of thousands of rhinos covering the plains. If you see one rhino in your life now, you're lucky. Nobody knows how many there are. Maybe a couple thousand, 10,000. There used to be millions. Can you imagine? The animals play a very important role. That's why I'm here in Africa, to understand the role of the animals, the 5D consciousness of the animals. Actually, they're doing a better job than we are. The animals are the light warriors, truly, and they know the role that they're playing. They know they're in the 3D, but they don't have the ego. They're not under the dream spell. They know why they're here, and they are hunting down the negatives, and they are raising the vibration. The animals are the true light warriors. And your star seed blueprint, your past life starseed beingness. Because you are on Earth incarnate now and you are an insider, you are able to activate every single Pleiadian, Arcturian, Andromeda, and Alpha Centauri up there to fight for you, to fight for Earth. And the ones that are coming down to help us, those are you. So it depends on us. So my prophecy for 2022 is, we are awakening and we have enough of us. So I feel this is going to happen. This is my prophecy. This is going to happen. Boom. We're going up. We're going up. Because each and every single one of you, and there are millions of us now, awake, starseeds, warriors of light, are activating the ETs, our starseed family, the animals. Every single time you make a positive choice and you stand for your truth and you say no to negativity, you say no to coercion, you say no to the 3D matrix, you say no to the dream spell, you stand up for your right and you just say no. I'm standing strong, and maybe you guys just envision an army of light coming down and you activating that. Just us. Look, how many are we here? 189 people in the house. If 189 of us say, activate my army of light, and we each activate 100,000 incarnational souls, beingnesses, timelines to come down and fight for us, that's 189 now. 189 times 100,000. 189, that's over 1 million. Yes. Those are the beautiful starseed children here. So do you understand? The prophecy is that it is up to us. It is you. It is me. We are the ones that we have been waiting for to save us. And we are enough, and we have made it, and we're going up. And the dark has lost, and we will not have another shoot off of Earth. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Those negatives, they're going to have to go to Mars. Why do you think they want to colonize Mars? They know. They know. You think they don't know? They do. They know that they're getting ready. They're packing their bags to colonize Mars because they're not going to have space on Earth anymore because Earth is rising. Our version of Mother Gaia right now is rising. We're up. We're going up. So we just envision it. We support the animals that are doing the work already. We support the starseeds that are us, that are doing the job. We envision going up, and we are going up. And my prophecy for 2022 is that we're going to go boom. It may not look like it because, I mean, let's face it, the dark ones, all they have is the mainstream media. It's true, that's all they have. What else do they have? Nothing. They have the mainstream media, and once they lose that, or once people really understand that the mainstream media maybe is not so truthful, that it's all manipulated, that it's just a story, that the whole history of our Earth is just a fairy tale told by the ones who want us to believe that we are powerless. All the world systems are built on the media, the mainstream. That's all they have. But I mean, I never in my life watched or believed in news. Before I knew any of this, it was like, okay, whatever. We know our hearts. My news channel is my heart. That's my news channel. That's the only thing I believe in. So this is what it is, my friends. That's what it boils down to. It boils down to you being a representative of the legions of light, of those starseeds. Who's sitting in those councils? It's you, as your 5D Pleiadian past life person, as the Andromedan Arcturian, as the Speakin. It's you who's sitting in those councils there. It's another version of you in another timeline, which is happening now, if you look besides for this linear time. Do you understand this? Those ones in the spaceships above, in those councils, it's you. It's you. A different version of you in a different time and space, right? So that's what it is. So it's all you. It's always like that. You create your life. We as a collective are creating the timeline of Mother Earth. We are fighting the great battle between dark and light. And in the end, even those planets, you know, when the cosmic in-breath goes up, everything merges back to creator source, even the most negative ones. So in the end, if you look at it from another perspective, this is what has to happen. It's all divinely perfect. It's part of the divine plan. It's part of the in-breath and out-breath. It's part of the loop of creation. That's what it is. Everything that's happening now is divine and perfect. And it's up to each and every soul's choice in the moment, what they choose. The ones who choose this, okay. They choose this. They chose to create this, okay. And nobody can say, oh, I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know. It wasn't my choice. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Everybody gets exactly what they deserve and what they want. We pre-plan our lives. You think you're here by chance? No. You pre-planned this. You are right here, right now, for a reason, because you planned it. You wrote that plan. You knew the battle was going to happen. You wanted to be right where you are in 2022 to play that role, to activate the army of light. No matter how much you're suffering, what's going on, you chose it. You chose it, my friend. You chose the body, you chose the life, you chose your parents. You chose everything. We choose it, you know, we do. Right? And I was just discussing this with my friends. Sometimes we do an inside job, infiltration, right? We incarnate in a negative family as a being of light to bring light into it, to get information. But the question is, I was asking myself, those of you who sacrificed yourselves a little bit, right, to incarnate in a negative situation, some of you have done that, and I salute you for that. I salute you, all of us. I salute all of us for incarnating in this negative world situation to help the earth, right? But the thing is this, it's bigger than this, my friends. It's bigger than oh, wow, you incarnated in a negative family. Oh, no. We consciously create negative karma so that we're a vibrational match to a negative situation in our next life. Get that, my friends? You understand? We consciously create negative karma. We do bad stuff. So in our next life, we are able to be a vibrational match to a negative life, negative incarnation, so we can be the infiltrator, because the cosmic laws always work. Karma always works. And if you're a beautiful, uplifted being of light, you can't suddenly incarnate in a really negative thing. It's not possible. You have to be a vibrational match. And a lot of you were brave enough, wise enough. You were conscious enough to create some negative karma so you could incarnate as an undercover agent in a negative situation, so you could uplift that situation. Sometimes it's a little much for us, but that's what we do. Everything is a vibrational match, right? Does that make sense, my friends? Does that make sense? So if you find yourself, you say, why? But why am I suffering? Why? Why did I incarnate in this horrible situation? Why was I abused? As a true warrior of light, you did something in your past lives. You created negative karma. You made disempowering choices on purpose because you knew you wanted to go on that mission. You needed to incarnate there as an insider, or perhaps to learn the deepest, darkest traumas. We are... the connection's getting bad, my friends. So we're almost done. The connection's getting bad. We might be cut off at any time. So if we're cut off, then you know why. But that is what I'm doing, my friends. 2022 is an ascension path. In the cosmic in-breath, we're going up. We have activated an immense army of light. And the thing is this, negative beings cannot do this. Negative beings are cut off from their higher selves. They don't have higher selves, they have lower selves. So I feel they cannot multiply like us. They're very few. They're not creators. They're not creative, right? They live in the negative dimensions. When they leave their bodies, they go back down. That's what we call hell. We go up. We go up. That's what we call heaven. Maybe for you, heaven is the Pleiades or Arcturus, because it's a high place, right? Or Venus. So we, as true warriors of light, are multiplying every day immensely, and the others don't have a chance. We're chasing them, we're hunting them. They're realizing that their incarnations are soon over. The thing is this, I feel that this might take a little while, and it depends on each and every soul. This is still going to be a little bit of a runaround, I feel, for years to come, and each soul will experience this differently, but we are enough as awakening warriors of light that we can truly, I mean, we're here. We are here on purpose to fight the battle, but that we can reside here, right? You, this is you. We can reside here, and we can create our 5D awesome life, because that is part of the earth plane, right? The earth is not only one density. The earth is different densities, the minus 4D, the 3D, the plus 5D. So I feel this is where we're at. And depending where you are, in which country, or in your specific bubble around you, you can create that 5D bubble around you. But we go and we fight. We infiltrate. We are living in different areas as the warriors of light that we are, to help Mother Gaia. So that is my message to you today. So I hope that makes sense. So if you are feeling that you're insignificant, what can we do? There's not many of us. You are activating an army of light. If you think, oh, but it looks really bad, it's because they're desperate. They're desperate. They're doing everything that they can. But you as an individual always have a way, always have a path to empower yourself and to live a 5D life no matter where you are. And this is true. And the more you stand true, stand strong, raise your vibration. It's true, we have to raise our vibration. Everyone says that, it's true. Raise your vibration, keep your eyes to the heavens, know who you are, align with your soul. The more you do this, the better your life will be, the more warriors of light you will activate, and the more you can navigate these negative battles that are going on in a beautiful, positive way. And for each one of you, it's different. For me, it was, I got the message, man, leave Canada, leave Canada, leave Canada. Shortly after I left, now Canada is locked down. You can't even leave. You can't leave physically. If you don't have the visa, you're not allowed to even get into the airport. You can't fly away. Can you imagine that? So, for me, it was the calling to come here so I can feel free and live my 5D life, right? So each and every single one of you, look for your alignment. Look for the method that you need to live a good life, to not get stuck, to not be bound, to not fall into the trap of these negatives. We're in the middle of the battle, my friends, and wherever you are, it's divine and perfect. But know that you are a warrior of light, and you have so many other versions of you. And by the way, your spirit guides too. Your spirit guides are versions of you. You know that? At some level, they are versions of you. Maybe not all of them, but they're connected to you as soul family, and most of them are you. Most of your spirit guides are you. You have your spirit guides. You have your past selves in the stars. You have the animals. And we're a beautiful collective of light warriors. And we are winning the great battle. There's no chance, I feel, absolutely, we're not going on that other round. So the numbers have shifted, and I didn't see this before, that we are so many and that we are activating so many. So make empowering choices. Don't give up. Don't give in. Don't make yourself small. Be conscious and aware of how important you are. Be conscious and aware of when you stand up, when you are strong, when you're emitting your light, you're multiplying that effect 1,000 or 1,000,000 fold. And maybe just one of you can just take down all these negatives, because they cannot multiply themselves, because they're not divine beings. So that is my message for you today. So just going to see what you're saying, because I feel that the signal is going to go away. So yes, you have a dragon spirit with you, so it shall be. We are gardeners, nurturing, nourishing. Yes, absolutely. Yes, has been healing the last fallen angel. We are fallen angels in a way, or angels, not fallen angels, but we chose to fall. True light always shines in the darkness. Yes, absolutely. Okay, thank you so much. That was my message to you, and I will continue to update you, because I have learned a lot since I've been here in the last few months. There is a very, very interesting information that I want to share with you, from a cosmic perspective. So go forth, shine your light, and multiply your legion of light, so that we can be 1,000,000-fold, so these guys go down fast. Okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. Love you all. Please share this video. Share the message, because we need to spread hope. We need to spread hope against the fear-mongering, against the dream spell. We need people to wake up. And we need people to know how significant each and every one of them is. Each and every one of you is important, is significant beyond what you can imagine. Okay, love you all. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Bye.